Everyone always goes for the best option. This is why communism and having everything equal just won't work. Because whoever's picking options, they're going to always choose the best option, no matter what. Even though we would love for everything to be equal, that's just not the case, and that's just not how it works. People are going to just pick the best option. That's how they're going to do it. Every single time, they're always going to pick the best option. They're not going to pick anything other than the best option, anything that's the best choice for them as an individual. This goes for companies. This goes for, look at the phone. Probably like 90% of people have an iPhone. Apple has dominated that. That's the best. If you look at just any industry we're talking about, there's always like the top of everything. Like the iPhone was just an example, but this literally goes for literally everything. There's always going to be the best of everything, of literally any topic of conversation. There's always going to be the best, and people are always going to choose that over what's not best. So it's just the way it goes, and this is why the world is competitive, business is competitive, life is competitive. So you have to be the best, and you're going to pick the best, no matter if you think you are or you aren't. You're going to pick the best, because that's what everybody does. Everyone will always choose the best and what they think is best in their minds, because everyone has a different idea of what the best is to them. So for you as an individual, knowing that we're always going to choose the best option, that everyone's always going to choose the best option, what that tells you is that you have to be that best option, or you're going to have to accept, if you're not that best option, being taken over by somebody else who is a better option than you. That's just you as an individual, as an example. But if we're talking about companies and business and whatever, everyone chooses the best option for that too. So life is just competitive. There's always going to be more money to make. There's always something to work for in this life. Like, if you can focus on your goals and focus on getting better and just focus on yourself, like, all that just goes away. The problem is people don't focus on that. And that's why when I say people will always go for the best option, like, the people aren't best options of themselves. They really aren't. They're fat, they skip the gym, they don't eat the right foods. They're not the best versions of themselves. And this is what I'm talking about. This is just one version of what I'm talking about when I say people choose the best. People with phones, with the iPhones, like I said, t-shirts, business, and then life in general. But if we're talking people, it's going to be business, and people are going to be what people choose. They're going to choose this person over this person. They're going to choose this business over this business. Those are the two main things that people are going to competitively choose over one another, which means that you as an individual need to be the best you can be as an individual. And then on the business side of things, that just comes with what has the highest reviews, and choosing that business over another business because you heard they have good reviews. I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.